Hi Scorpios, hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you here are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi Scorpios, how are you? Happy New Year to you. I hope you had a really nice celebration, whatever you did. Yeah, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, if you would like to win January's free reading with Spirit and myself of 20 minutes, please just subscribe to the channel, like it, and say hi to the tribe in the comment section. All right, sweethearts. Thank you, of course, for all your likes, shares, subscriptions, and your beautiful comments. I really appreciate those, and so does the tribe. I already pre-shuffled all of your cards, and 3 guardian angel cards came out for you. This is something else, so you're getting a bit spoiled today by Spirit. I like that. It's a wow, oh my goodness. Okay, so okay, they really want to talk. This often happens during the Scorpio reading, where they just jump out like that. See that? That's crazy. Wow. Okay, so 2 we don't see and 2 we see. It's a general reading. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind, because that means it's for somebody else. You can reverse the placements. It's not gender specific, nor is it time specific. Whenever the message reaches you, it's yours at that time. So whenever you feel drawn to a reading, it doesn't matter if it's your sign per se or not. Just watch it. It could have a message in it for you if you want. That is, of course, right? Okay, let's hop in. Also, before, I want to say something. I offer personal readings, which are really good. I pick on possible blockages of yours. I also really pick up on physical symptoms. And Spirit offers advice on how to solve any of these. And I also, what's new is private coaching calls, which is one-on-one calls with myself, where I will ask you coaching questions. And Spirit is present, though. My guides are there, so they also offer advice to you in a live call. But it's not a reading. There's a difference, okay? If you want to inquire and know more about this, just check out the comment section. If you still have questions and would like one, just reach out to me at universalpowertarot@gmail.com. But it's all in the box, okay? Good. 2 cards we don't see, 2 cards we see. The 2 cards we see have really a lot of orange and yellow and red, which leads me to believe your connection to the earth. So maybe something happened there that kind of impaired your connection to the earth. That's mother energies. There could be something there for you. So the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra here, there needs to be some work that needs to be done here. Or maybe you're currently working on these specific chakras. Either way, there's a balancing of energies happening. I need to show you the card too, so you don't know. Otherwise, justice, which is a major arcana. So a lot of wisdom may have recently been revealed to you, or a reframing of a situation, of a past situation, may have come into your awareness, and you're just like, wow, why did I never see it that way before? But that's for your protection, right? And it's much the same thing with books or anything really that you hear or see. You only hear or see it when you're ready to, and it looks like you're ready here, Scorpio. And balancing of scales can be a bit rocky sometimes until they balance themselves back out, and then it's just the perfect order that is being established here, and you're receiving a lot of help. Funny that we're starting from the back and then moving our way to the front, and I do not know what these cards are. 3 of Rods, so you're really receiving help from Spirit here. They're coming in and giving you a hint. They could also be working through other people, like bringing other people or situations, even courses, for example, online courses right now, into your sphere for you to notice. And in order for you to notice, they might do so several times, right? If you've seen that, like if, for example, on YouTube, and they keep, like this one video keeps popping up like 4 or 5 times, that's Spirit, right? They want you to notice, they want you to see, they want you to go into a certain direction because it's beneficial. Often these things are agreed upon before you came here, and it's just basically the fulfilling of a contract. Spirit, whoever there is on the other side, and high up there, agree to help you get there. But it's really up to you, up to us, Scorpio here, if you do take the action or not. But it looks like you already caught on, because you see his clothing's on fire, so it's really like you already caught on. It's you're passionate about whatever it is that you found. They want me to read your first guardian angel card, and it says prayer, and there's only 4 prayer cards in the whole entire deck, so this is special. Hang on a minute. The heart, the beautiful heart. Dear guardian angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul, and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. That is such a wonderful card to get. And it really ties in with what we're hearing here. Wow, all of a sudden just felt dizzy. So maybe some of you are inexplicably feeling dizzy. I do right now for sure, but this wasn't me. This was energy I was picking up from you. I feel like the speeding up. It's the same with time also. You may notice it where you're just like all of a sudden, wow, what's happening? And that's the increased Schumann resonancy from Mother Earth, right? We're passing through this, I think it's an asteroid belt. And that even increases everything even more. So everything's going to go faster as we move into 2021. And I can already feel this. And I feel like the time is just slipping away. And I'm just like, how do I make it stop? But with any ride, you don't really stop. You just go along with it, right? Stopping would be exhausting. You have the 3 of Cups, which can denote to social gatherings. Which is interesting because they're not really allowed. That depends, however, where you are. So maybe you really, really, really... Oh, and you show up in your own reading. Death, you know, Scorpio card, the close here. So, yeah, this is... yeah, this is actually talking about the lockdown. It may not have been so easy for you to actually not be able to attend social gatherings. Maybe you were really used to that, or maybe... Even if you're not a social person and identify as an introvert, for example, not to say that introverts aren't social, but even if you like to stay on the inside, usually maybe the lockdown changed that within you. Maybe the lockdown made you aware, oh, actually I'm a human being. I belong to this tribe as well, to the human tribe. And I actually like to mingle with people, or I need it for my life to feel completely fulfilled and happy and healthy, right? There's something in that here. And for others of you, you've always liked that social interaction, and you're just missing it. Yeah, of course, right? Most of us are missing that social interaction, like fully, like no longer being restricted here. But with that, because I see this, I'm getting like a forced confinement sort of a thing. Of course, that's what that is, but that's specifically the term that they're giving to me. And that forced confinement forced you to go inside, actually. We have a lot of water in this card, which is denoting to your emotional world here. And, you know, you had to dive deep and most of us had to go very, very deep with our emotions that came up during 2020. A lot of shadow work I see for some of you. But shadow and light are so close together, right? It's almost like they each need each other, because that's the duality of it. Even this morning, crazy. Even this morning I went for my run, and I saw the sun come up in the most beautiful red colors, and I was like, wow, that is so gorgeous. Thank you so much for such a beautiful morning greeting. That's amazing. And then I turned around and I saw the moon like fully up there, and I was confused for a second. I was like, the old, the new, what's going on? Is that about duality? Because it was really strange. It felt like somewhere in the evening hours because it was so dark still. That was interesting, and I'm really reminded of this here. They can both coexist. They actually need each other, and light couldn't be perceived if there weren't any darkness. Then it would just be like you couldn't perceive, right? And much in the same way that darkness cannot just exist like that on its own. So, and we all have that within ourselves, and I think there's a discovery here, like we already said with the Justice card. 2 major arcanas, by the way. Scorpio, and Justice is Libra. Two birds, the winged ones. Yeah, you may be in strong connection with the winged ones. Either you know about it or you don't. Watch out for birds or other winged insects and animals, because they could hold message for you, such as spirit animals coming to you, making themselves known to you, and they each hold their own capacities that they can lend to you in meditation or in any other endeavor. If you know, for example, Pocahontas, like the Disney movie, and it's really like that, where she runs and she's asking like the power of the eagle to make her faster. It's like that, and it really is like that. It really is like that when you go journeying. And I don't know what's up with my throat. I didn't have that before. So you may have, some of you may have trouble speaking up, like speaking your authentic truth. Aha. Speaking your authentic truth and self, and being a bit restricted in this area. All right. No. We're going to switch to the Wildwood tarot deck. What else do you have for Scorpios, please? Thank you. They keep shooting out like that. Yay! Yeah. Your next card out is the Ace of Arrows, and that's the Ace of Swords. So there's truth being offered to you, much like I said, and it could have to do with either friends of yours or family of yours, something about social life here that you discovered. Could also mean for some of you that you discovered that certain friends of yours, the truth about certain friends or family members. Yeah. But this is the breath of life. So, what is that precisely? Because it's like you speaking your truth. Remember when I was saying my throat? It's now gone. So, with that, with the truth, with speaking your truth, maybe you've been holding your tongue on a certain situation, and we know that Scorpio can go really, really deep. Like you want to know about how the human psyche works, for example. You want to really go deep into the emotional world. Like you want to know, and you know maybe more than others about this because you are so curious in that endeavor to know more. How do humans really work? How is that behavior? How does the psyche, the brain, whatever, how does that all work together? And then speak on it too. Speak on it too. Breath of life, that with the death card, is interesting because we were talking about the darkness and the light, and so is life and death. They both belong together. There is not just one thing, there is the other thing also, and it's cool that they're both here. Like it's equally good, right? If that makes any sense. There's also something about, you know, when you have a quarrel with someone and you had to part, for example, if it was really bad, and if that drags you back to the past all the time, and you're just all the time in those past thoughts about this person or situation, and then finding acceptance in that situation of okay, that's cool, they can have their opinion and I can have mine, although you're really sure that you're right, and that may be so. Probably. However, there's really that if you want to find peace, you have to let go of that type of a thought pattern here, because the ace is also thoughts, right? The arrows, the swords. It's also the thoughts. So letting go of those thought patterns in order to benefit yourself from that, because that will bring you peace of mind. Peace of mind. I hope I explained it properly. Haha. Knight of Stones, the horse, and that's that young spiritedness. It's just like, yeah, let's go up, let's go wild, like the wild horses here. Let's completely, I feel like breaking loose. It also kind of feels to me with this horse, like, because it's a young horse, right? It's not quite an adult yet. So there's some sort of immaturity here involved as well. However, that's a good thing in that case, because it's just like trying out things and maybe doing silly things as well. But this is a good thing, because that's how you get to know yourself and your preferences also, right? And to some of you, this could have meant that you broke away from like a herd, or how do you call horses? Like several horses, a horse herd. I hope it's a herd. I don't know. You can let me know in the comment section if you want to. But this is for you to find your own way. Again, to find out what you like, not what your friends like, or what society likes, or what your family likes. It's about you. So you may have had to break away somewhere along your past, could be recent or a long time ago, away from them, from who you believed were your tribe or something, and really make up your own mind. And in that process, you found your truth. That's what that is denoting to. And it's okay and please necessary to have your truth, but it's also for them, whoever they are, okay to have their truth. And that's so important to understand, I feel, because really it brings you a lot of ease and peace of mind when you arrive at that state where you can just let it be. Let it be. Because otherwise you'll stay there and you constantly give your power away when you could be focusing on something else here, which is new projects, for example, a new job, new endeavors here, because they're awaiting you, and Spirit is giving you the hand here. Thank you. Yeah. Your next card out is the Guardian with the number 15. Now the Guardian, that is really talking more and more so lately about a process of, well, basically this is death again here with the Guardian. And that's someone that's guarding the entrance to a cave here, right? And he will only let you enter when you are ready. And again, it looks like you are ready here to let go of this old cycle and really step into the new. The 15 on this card breaks down to a 6. And that is a possible leadership position that's in here for you. That could be in any capacity. That could be as a teacher, as a mentor, as a parent. Wow, I just noticed something. Oh my God. This one so much. And the Scorpio archetype is really about the ability, and you really do have that, to die and be reborn again and again. And that's exactly what that is, because that is actually a bear skeleton. And here we have the bear who's watching a sunrise, like I just described. So this is quite amazing. This is you knowing that you have to go through these death processes in order just to be reborn the next day, the next month, the next year again, and to witness. It's exactly that. It's like the moon and the sun, same thing. And you watching it, although part of yourself is currently going through this transitioning process, and where ego deaths might be happening, or other parts of yourself that no longer serve, that are just gone, they need to go. And you're in that same space, very aware, Scorpio, that the sun's just going up on the other side. It's really like that. How eerie. I love that. That's amazing. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to take this over to the extended and to really have a closer look into your situation here, because I know that we're gonna draw probably more of the Wildwood Tarot, but also a lot of Oracle cards. And this is always very interesting when Spirit is saying, okay, enough of those, we need Oracle cards, because then we're really going at it. So I invite you to join us over on Patreon or in Vimeo. Both links are down below. Figure out which option is best for you. And again, if you would like to book a private reading with me to bring you clarity on your specific situation and where you are blocked or need more clarity, go ahead and just reach out to me. And also the coaching calls, like I said. All right, my friends, thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you next time, or over there. Bye.